welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
Turn it up! Turn this thing up! Come on, baby! Get excited! Let's go!
Please welcome your defending AFC South champion, Houston Texans.
On the Tampa Bay side of the field, head coach Todd Bowles. His side staying on the road to begin the year. They got that win last week, hoping to do the same now. His counterpart on the opposing sideline, Texans head coach D'Amico Ryans. His side not as fortunate in their opener, hoping the home crowd can will them to the victory here in week 2. Happy you could join us. Thanks so much for being here. I'm Kate Scott with Brock Heward. Kicker Kaimi Fairbairn just about set. And here we go on EA Sports. And he's brought down just inside the 25. So here come the Buccaneers, ready for their opening drive. And at the helm, coming off a career-best performance in Year 7 here in the NFL, the #1 overall pick back in 2018 out of Oklahoma, Baker Mayfield.
I firmly believe the NFL is better with quarterbacks like Baker Mayfield in it. His teams, they just embrace his feisty, chippy attitude he plays with. They also embrace the production he's shown. Massive new career best a season ago with 4,500 yards and 41 touchdowns.
And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
I can assure you of one thing, that carry just brought some extra work in the opening quarter. You couldn't script that run any better.
One play in, and already they're close to midfield. Baker now off the play fake. Grabbed by Chris Godwin. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. They take the handoff. Now it's Mayfield. That's caught. It's Godwin again. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Baker now from the gun. Short pass brought in. Running in the red zone. And he will not get any further, but plenty of progress already.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8. Here's Baker to throw. Bails out of the pocket quick. And he hauls it in for the Tampa touchdown. The Buccaneers take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. It's a Chris Godwin touchdown. All right, partner, one drive in, and we can say this guy's been perfect. 4 passes, no incompletions, and that touchdown to end it.
And you and I both know that incompletion will come eventually. Might not arrive for a while, man. That offense was humming on that opening drive, and they can't wait for their second bite.
On is Chase McLaughlin for the point after. The point after splits the upright. And the Buccaneers will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Texans nothing.
McLaughlin has it on the team, and he's ready to send this flying. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. So here come the Texans for their opening drive. Leading them out, our 2023 Offensive Rookie of the Year. Now in his 3rd season out of Ohio State, it's C.J. Stroud.
Last week, Kate, you won't call his effort wasted, never. But you wish a game like that would have come in a win instead of showing up in a contest that ended up dropping. 2 touchdowns, no picks, That's the type of game wins are typically built on.
Now a moment to check out his numbers catching that football last week. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Running for the first time with Joe Mixon. Ooh, they're on that one. 2nd down's going to end up in a loss of yards. 3rd and 6 for them to figure out now.
Here we go.
Shotgun now, first round. That's caught. This is Kirk. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
It's a gain of 8. And the Texans, first down.
Here we go.
First and 10.
Off the play action. Here's Stroud. Collins got it left side. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches.
It's 2nd and inches.
Stroud off the play fake. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And brings up 3rd down.
On the throwaway. Jacob Parrish on the coverage.
Here we go.
Stroud on the sneak. And he's going to be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the first down.
It's a gain of 2. That's good for a Texans. First down. First and 10 at the 41-yard
From
line.
the gun, Stroud. Pass caught by takedown. And some excellent work on this play. Takes him a while to get to him downfield. All right, set now. 1st and 10.
That's another Houston Texans.
Working inside the red zone. Has him on the quick hitter. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 14-yard line.
To the air, Stroud. Trying to set up the screen for Mixon. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10.
Here we go. Good.
Here's Stroud again. Toward the side of the end zone, but that one's incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And now they're staring at 4th and long. Tough to blame him for that drop, Brock. Even if it would have been a touchdown, that was a great effort defensively, timing that hit, keeping them from hitting the end zone.
Reaction and burst. You get in the red zone defensively, you'll hear it all the time. You cannot wait. You've got to react. And then you got to burst. And that defender does a tremendous job of breaking that pass up with contact. They were able to answer a score with a score. Maybe not to tie the game, but to certainly turn some of the momentum.
Johnson with a return here. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. So the Buccaneer offense getting out there for their 2nd drive. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended, Brock, in a touchdown. Play action. Here's Mayfield. Out left and Otten makes the grab. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. Quite the start to that drive, huh? The first play sets him up now at the 38. From the gun, Mayfield. Catch made by Bucky Irving. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Baker now. Dumps it off to his running back. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
I know coordinator, quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates.
And he's hauled down there for the sack on the final play of quarter number 1. That's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. The Buccaneers leading so far. We'll make our return to NRG Stadium after this. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Buccaneers football as we begin. They'll need a big play to continue a nice drive. It's 3rd and very long. Down the field, Evans has it. This one's going to move him all the way down to the 25-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10. On the give, this is Irving. Give him 5 on that play as he gets him inside the red zone. First down run gets him 6. So now it is 2nd and 4. From the 19. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. Good moving drive, but it could stall out here. We've got 3rd and 4. Mayfield now from the gun. Brought in left side by Godwin. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal. 4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Pressure coming. Baker. And oh, he got it. Interception. Henry To'o comes up with it.
You know exactly what I don't like there, kid. It's only 1st and goal. You got a couple more plays in your pocket to get in the end zone. Instead, put the ball in harm's way on your very first crack, and now that defense has an opportunity to bail themselves out exactly what they just did.
Now we'll see the Houston offense for their 2nd drive of the contest. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. Now begin with a run by Mixon. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
At the 22-yard line.
On play action, here's Stroud. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that sack may change the next play call as it sends them backwards ahead of 3rd down.
Here we go.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down.
Defensive coaches in the NFL say it all the time. Limit the big play. Keep these guys in front of you. Well, this defense is going to have to stay vigilant because this receiver, he can take the lid off a defense at any time.
Brought down before the return gets far. The Buccaneer offense back out for another series. And we've seen both extremes of this passing game so far, Brock. 1 touchdown and 1 interception on the ledger.
A home run and a strikeout. A little sampling of what works and what doesn't against this defense, Kate. Now, got to try to emphasize those things that you found success on with that opening drive. This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling our running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
This is Irving on 2nd. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Kalen Bullock up to make the stop.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
3rd and short, Mayfield. They'll make a bid for it on the ground. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that's good for a Buccaneer 1st down.
1st down, Buccaneers.
Irving on the inside give. Good little whip there. Looks like about 6. Jalen Petrie there on the stop. 7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Right back to Irving now. Give him 3 yards, and they're just inches away on 3rd down. We've hit the 2-minute warning now at NRG. And it's the Buccaneers with a nice 3rd and inches. Mayfield keeps it himself. And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Mayfield will look to throw. Finds him over the middle. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. In a good spot here, 2nd and inches.
It's 2nd and inches. At the 8-yard line.
Straight ahead, it's Irving. Houston calls it 2nd timeout. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first. This offense in position now. It's first and goal. Once again, Irving. Final timeout called by the Texans, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
Second and goal at the 6-yard line.
Another try for Irving. And the defense wins this rep. That's stopped at the line, and now they've got third and goal. Defense bringing in a fifth DB, third and goal. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Escapes the pocket. And they will score. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers will add to their lead at the end of the half. Baker Mayfield, the touchdown.
Okay, we talked to enough coaches over the years, and find me a good red zone offense, and typically you'll find me a good, creative quarterback, one that can extend the play, use his legs as effectively as he can his arm.
Pressure against their right side. It's blocked. And they're not able to transform the block into 2 points. He's tackled short, and they get nothing following the touchdown.
How many times do we get to the end of the game when we look back and go, geez, we never knew what was the defining play. Hey, listen, that was just 1 point. It seems small now, but more than likely in the end, that block and that single point could loom very, very large.
The Texans offense getting one final possession before halftime. Not a whole lot of time left for him to put something together here before the break. First down throw by Stroud. Completed over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. The clock rolls as the Texans try to hurry their offense to the line. Here's Stroud on first and 10. Has a man, Dalton Schultz. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. So entering the locker rooms, got ourselves a 2-score game. It's time to hear from Scott Hansen. He's got our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. What a first 2 weeks of the season it's been. Lots to get you caught up on. Here we go. Our spin around the NFL starts now. We begin up at US Bank Stadium in Minneapolis. The Vikings at home to take on the Falcons. And it's a guy who took a big step forward last year, Bijan Robinson. 14 touchdowns last year. He's got his first of the season here. Up next, here we go with the big one of the weekend, the Super Bowl rematch, Eagles and Chiefs from Kansas City. And it's Jalen Hurts on target to his big play receiver, Devontae Smith. Beautiful throw to the back of the end zone. It's a touchdown. Lastly, we go to Indianapolis. It's the Colts hosting the Denver Broncos. And it's Josh Downs. He's going to run a deep route, look it in, and he's gone. 80 yards on the catch and run for the touchdown. The Colts are off to a good start, 2-0 on the young season. With that, we give you a look at the rest of the early games and games still in progress here in Week 2 of the NFL season. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been back and forth to this point. No reason to expect anything different in the second half. As we send you back out to the broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
McLaughlin has it on the team, and he's ready to send this flying. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Now here's the Houston offense. They've got it first to begin the third. They're down 10 as they take over. We've got a 13-3 ball game. First and 10, all right to Mixon. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I'd like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
And he'll go down. The Bucs brought pressure and got him. And that's going to add some distance onto this upcoming third down.
Of 6 brings up third down and 10.
Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line.
Oh, hey. Tony.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Throwing on third down, Stroud. Short pass brought in. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. He picks up 15 on the play. And it sets up a Houston first.
Texans first down. First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
A give to Mixon up the middle. Works his way to the 35. And he has this all the way down to the 23. They get 27 on the play. And the Texans are going to have a first down.
First down.
Stroud off the play fake. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So that brings up second down.
Oh, hey.
Shotgun now for Stroud. Looking underneath here to Mixon. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. They're down at 4 now. This is the 7th play in this drive.
Makes it third and 4.
From the gun, Stroud. That's caught. This is Kirk. And in for the Houston touchdown. The Texans cut into the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Christian Kirk touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Fairbairn connects on the extra point. And the Texans cut it to a field goal game.
Texans 10.
Ball set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Johnson now on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Buccaneers and Bucky Irving ready for their next possession. That lead already smaller than it was at the break, Brock, and they're going to face a little pressure now on this opening series. Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's first and 10. Mayfield set to pass. That's Evans making the catch outright. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run. So the big play gets him just beyond midfield. It's first down. Here's Baker to throw. Buys time, rolling right. Now he takes it. This is going to be down to, looks like about the opposing 36 for their next snap. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for first and 10. Shotgun handoff to Irving. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Finds his man. It's Godwin. And he's brought down after a short gain. Third and 4 coming up now.
A 3-yard gain on the play.
Baker now from the gun. And he's going to be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the first down.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give the quarterback a chance.
And they're going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers making a 9-point advantage. It's a Chris Godwin touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. So he finds his man in space, and then the wideout takes advantage. Nice finish there to take it in for 6.
Yeah, no question about it. We know points are always a premium in this league, and this really becomes a 3 to 4 point play. Right? When you don't have to settle for field goals, you could throw it underneath, and your receivers do that much damage in the open field and score a touchdown. That's big time.
That one right down the middle. And the Buccaneers make it a 10-point ball game. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. The Texans and Christian Kirk headed back onto the field. They were able to say mission accomplished on their last series, finding that end zone, but the work, well, it starts all over again right now.
And you know this, Kate, from our years together of doing this. I'm a firm believer of call it till they stop it. It doesn't mean you have to innovate right away. Call the same plays until they stop them, because they proved last drive they couldn't.
He's got a gain of 6 there. Vontae David, like so many times in his career, making that tackle. Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. Keeping it with Mixon. This midfield to the 45. And finally down right along that opposing 40. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Motioning one of the tight ends. 1st down, and they go right back to him. No repeat success of that last run as he only is able to get back to the line on this play.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, that came at the perfect time.
Looking, taking a shot deep down the right sideline.
That was a situation where he got the time in the pocket he needed. There just wasn't anyone open to throw it to. It got to the point he had 2 choices as that clock is going off in his head. Force a throw and risk a pick, or just get rid of it and cut your losses on the play.
Lucky that didn't end as an interception. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on 3rd down than they did on 2nd. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
Todd Bowles sending his Bucs out for another drive. They really had the passing game clicking on that last touchdown drive, partner. We'll see if they stick with that or if they mix things up a bit on this series. Bucs to the line. 1st and 10. They give to Irving to start this drive. And he manages 6 yards to begin this one. They've got 2nd and 4. 7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Here's the give to Irving. Through the 2nd level at the 40. The 30. Hits the 20. And he's in for the big play touchdown. Oh, Brock, but there it is. Back down the field, we've got a flag, and I don't think this is going to count.
Illegal block in the back. Offense.
Such an exciting play lost because of that penalty. And this offense now left to think of their next call as they make the long walk back down the field. 1st down, here's Baker. Catch made left side by Abuka. And out he goes on the final play of the quarter. So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's Buccaneers football with a slight lead. Just got to hang on for 1 final quarter. Only need the smallest little bit of yardage here. It is 2nd and inches. Going with Irving here. Across midfield to the 45. And he's finally stopped right at the start of that red zone, down at the 20. And they get 38 out of the play. And that's good enough for a Tampa 1st down.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. And some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
Baker now off the play fake. On him quick, and they bring it down. And a big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
And right there's the danger, Kate, when you put the ball in the air. How many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't, they call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with the sack.
Defense looking to defend the marker on third down. Here's Mayfield. Dumped off to his running back. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line.
It's plays like that, Kate, right wrong. Where I sit and judge defense. I judge the awareness. I judge how well that coordinator's got him equipped to see what's going on the field. Not just see it, but attack it. And they devoured that screen game on third down.
The kick by McLaughlin is good. And that pushes the lead up to 13.
Those 3 points could go a long way to securing this W. Makes it a lot more comfortable knowing the other side's got to score a couple touchdowns now. Touchdown to field goals, not going to get it done anymore.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone, so we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
On the quick, right?
Wanting to start the drive with Mixon. Breaks through, and he might break away. He's at the 30. He's at the 10. He goes the distance. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans now within 1 score in the 4th. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Going after it, up and good by Fairbairn. And the Texans get it back to within 6.
Texans 17.
So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. Johnson with a return here. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And he's all the way up across the 40 before heading out of bounds. The Buccaneers and Baker Mayfield ready for this next possession. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this second half. Drive begins with a run by Irving. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. And he's certainly given us a performance worthy of these primetime lights. This is now a 100-yard game that he's put together. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Going to the ground again on first. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. Just gets down inside the 35-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. He's got him the first, now Irving on first. And he's going to get this to the 29 before he stopped. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 29-yard line.
And again, this is Irving. And they pick it up, time to push for that marker. And he's going to take this to the 23 to stop need to set up 3rd and very short. Back to throw it. Got a man, this is Evans. And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs. Houston calls it 2nd timeout. Irving here from the gun.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
This is Irving on 2nd. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Eighth play of the drive now. They need 2 to keep it going. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal. Give him 8 yards on the play. And now they have a 1st and goal. That takes us to the 2-minute warning in Houston. Buccaneers up by 6. And they'll take a knee.
This is situational football at its best. There's still some time left to bleed off the clock. But the really important thing here is you've got to bleed every second of that clock that you can.
He goes to a knee as time winds down in this one.
There's still some time to bleed off the clock, but the important factor is that the defense is helpless to stop it. You could just run that clock down as far as you're able and take off every single second. Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
The kick by McLaughlin is good. And that'll make it a 2-score game.
That kick right there, Kate, it was a crucial one that really just caused their odds of winning this game to jump substantially. Now we've got a 2-score game. It really leaves no room for error for this opposing offense as they prepare to take the field.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. So no return this time. This is going to go for a touchback, Brock. Let's see what they do with this final snap.
At their own 35-yard line.
All right, one more snap to play here.
All right.
Here he goes, one final shot. Trying to push it deep downfield. And the final effort is going to hit the ground incomplete, but no reason not to throw it long there, as this game is over. So it's a win for the visiting Buccaneers. And they can be proud of their exploits on the road and overall so far this season as they improve to 2-0. This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Buccaneers winners, as we'll see you next time from Houston.